This is my reaction to Richard Goodall performing Eye of the Tiger, originally by Survivor, live on stage for America's Got Talent 2024 semifinals. Let's commence.
Rising up, back on the street. Did my time, took my chances. With the distance, now I'm back on my feet. Just a man and his will to survive.
Wow, I didn't expect that. Richard coming in a cappella style here with the intro to this unbelievable song. I mean, come on, it's no mystery. I absolutely love this song because I absolutely love this movie, because I absolutely love the character of Rocky Balboa. Ladies and gentlemen, Eye of the Tiger from 1982's Rocky 3. What a movie that is. Absolutely. If you have not seen that movie, you better make a plan today. See that movie, but also, first off, see Rocky 1 and 2, and then follow through, get the rest as well, get the whole picture of Rocky Balboa. But Richard Goodall, man, I absolutely loved the way he came into this performance here. This version already, off to a flyer. Keep going, Richard.
So many times it happens too fast. You trade your passion for glory. Don't lose your grip on the dreams of the past. You must fight just to keep them alive. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last known survivor stops his prey in the night, and he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger.
How can you not absolutely be enthralled by this, ladies and gentlemen? I'm absolutely losing it over here. Richard giving us a version here that just absolutely is rocking. This is solid gold. This is throwback action. This is fantastic stuff here by this man, ladies and gentlemen, on this stage. I mean, I'm absolutely enraptured here. I'm enjoying this stuff. Richard, come on. He's proven himself to be such an awesome competitor in this competition. And then he goes and picks these awesome songs as well. I mean, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Awesome performance here. Richard Goodall, unbelievable. First impression, I don't know if you've noticed, but I was absolutely right there with him. Every note, every, bit of guitar playing there by the featured guitarist. Shout out to you, good performance, and the drummer there as well. I was absolutely there, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely enjoying myself, transporting myself to back in the day, seeing this awesome movie, Rocky 3, and absolutely loving this awesome song by Survivor. I mean, come on, that was just electrifying stuff. Electrifying stuff by Richard Goodall. Absolutely the kind of stuff that blows your mind. That's what it's all about here, making that impression on this audience. That was standing ovation worthy, and we see the people on their feet. The judges also appreciating the performance here. Come on, judges, you better step up to this plate. That's what you better do. Heidi Klum, absolutely. I agree with you, Heidi. I mean, generally speaking, Heidi always makes such excellent points. That was an epic performance. You can't doubt that, ladies and gentlemen. Epic all the way, from the first notes all the way to that crescendo and that ending. You know, I mean, Richard absolutely taking us home, absolutely giving us the power, absolutely being awesome. That was fantastic. Heidi, you are correct.
Simon, are you pumped right now? I'm pumped. Simon, are you pumped right now? Look at you.
I was so pumped at the moment. Richard, look.
Simon, it's a yes or no question. They asked you, both of them asked you, are you pumped? Simon, so you have to say, you know, either or. And then you can start waffling on. That's the whole thing, Simon Cowell. I mean, you're not following these basic things here, Simon. Please get with the program. Say something good or else.
It was the last song in the world I would expect you to sing. It doesn't matter because people love you. There's nothing like
You made a decent point there. It's the truth, Simon Cowell. People love Richard Goodall. I mean, that goes without saying. But Simon, you could have said it with more conviction. Simon Cowell and, you know, disappointing people, they go together. Like all sorts of things that go together. That's the whole thing. Stop being disappointing, Simon.
something ironic about the fact that you've chosen a real underdog song. And you are like the underdog in a way, but in a really positive way. And it was...
Now he starts getting around, coming around to an awesome point. Yes, we can juxtapose the Rocky Balboa story with the Richard Goodall story. An underdog coming up, absolutely going up against some awesome contenders, and then eventually, you know, winning the crown. That's what it's all about. Will that be the ending of Richard's story? Will he reach that fairy tale ending? That is yet to be seen.
It's like you just got to the top of the steps. I love that.
Sophia!
I love that you picked such an iconic song. The people love you. I mean, it was amazing.
Yes, Sophia, iconic song from an iconic movie featuring an iconic character. Absolutely awesome.
I'm so happy for you. Enjoy this.
Howie!
You know, everybody has said everything.
What?
I'm very pumped. And speaking of,
How are you?
I think I'm as pumped, but not as big as the heart this guy had. You have the biggest heart in this whole competition. We feel the love, and we love you.
Listen, we love this song. How did it feel to perform this iconic song right here on AGT?
I am so blessed, and I was ready and willing to fight for the final.
Ready, willing, and able to fight for glory. That is Richard Goodall, and that is what he achieved, ladies and gentlemen, skyrocketing himself all the way through to the finals and giving himself the opportunity to perform for the AGT title, season 19. This man, he absolutely deserves it, is what I'm saying to you. This man has been such a phenomenon throughout this competition, and he deserved nothing more than to go through to the finals. A bit of a spoiler alert, one of the viewers on my channel letting me know I had kept myself away from everything AGT, and then in a request the viewer let me know I should check out Richard Goodall. He made it through to the final, and that's what Richard did, man. Absolutely, just such power there in that vocal performance. I loved the arrangement of the song here. Absolutely, they rocked it with their version. Richard's backing band, the musicians that were there with him, and Richard getting an opportunity, you know, to show us yet another facet of his on-stage performance persona. They're absolutely pumping the audience up there. This song inherently is a song that just absolutely pumps you up. That's what this song is all about. The underdog rising up, you know, the underdog going against, you know, the machine and absolutely getting the win. I mean, in this instance here in Rocky 3, Rocky's well established. We know he's not the underdog anymore. He's the world champion. He's kind of losing his edge. That's what it's all about in that movie. He's losing his edge, you know. I mean, he's becoming a bit complacent. And the young, hungry fighter, James Clubber Lang, steps up to the plate, challenges Rocky. He's the hungry fighter that Rocky used to be in that movie. And, you know, Rocky sees himself, the hunger, the desire in James Clubber Lang. And I mean, then the movie just goes from there. It's such a phenomenal movie. I won't spoil any more for you. It's such a legendary film. If you haven't seen it, I somewhat feel disappointed by the fact that you're sitting here in the year 2024 and you haven't seen Rocky 3. That is such a disappointment. But luckily, you can remedy that. Go over to your nearest streaming service, you know, and watch the film. It's an awesome movie. Watch the whole series. It's unforgettable. But Richard Goodall absolutely on the stage, impressing me again, ladies and gentlemen, as he has done throughout his run on this show. Absolutely. The people's champion, that's what he is, ladies and gentlemen. Richard Goodall, absolutely awesome, showing us what he can do on that stage, absolutely rocking this stage and just being brilliant. That is Richard Goodall for you in a nutshell. Awesome performance. Eye of the Tiger is a song by the American rock band Survivor. It was written as the theme song for 1982's Rocky 3 and released that year as a single from Survivor's third album, Eye of the Tiger. It operates in the genres of hard rock and AOR, album-oriented rock or arena rock. Sylvester Stallone, the director and star of Rocky 3, enlisted Survivor to write the song after the band Queen denied him permission to use their song Another One Bites the Dust. You see, Queen saying no led to this song. So thank you, Queen. Although you're awesome, thank you for saying no and, you know, directly contributing to the creation of Eye of the Tiger. Survivor derived the lyrics, including the title, from dialogue in the film and conceived a riff with chord changes to match the punches in the boxing scenes. So simplistic yet so utterly awesome. Eye of the Tiger reached #1 on the charts of many countries. In the US, it was #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart for 6 weeks, spending 15 consecutive weeks in the top 10, and was the second best-selling single of 1982, among many other accolades. At the 25th Annual Grammy Awards, Eye of the Tiger won Best Rock Performance by Duo or Group with Vocal, and was nominated for Song of the Year as well. And at the 55th Academy Awards, it was nominated for Best Original Song. Such a legendary song. You heard everyone there referring to it as iconic. That is exactly what it is. Phenomenal song. Given a phenomenal treatment by a phenomenal singer, Richard Goodall. Absolutely. You know, absolutely just being so stunning here with what he did with that song on stage. I just absolutely enjoyed every single second of that performance. Survivor is a rock band formed in Chicago in 1978 by Jim Petrick and Frankie Sullivan. The band achieved its greatest success in the 1980s, of course. I mean, man, the 80s rule, that's the whole thing. Producing many charting singles, especially in the United States. Of course, they're best known for Eye of the Tiger, but they've had other hits as well. They continued to chart in the mid-80s with singles like Burning Heart, The Search Is Over, High on You, and Is This Love? So the band have been doing their thing, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely being awesome, operating in the genre of rock. Active from 1978 initially to 1988. And then they took a bit of a break and were active from 1993 to the present day, continuing to perform and continuing to be awesome. Members Frankie Sullivan, Billy Ozello, Cameron Barton, Ryan Sullivan, and Jeffrey Bryan at this point in time. But they had a whole slew of past members, ladies and gentlemen, an army of people coming through the band and performing over the years and absolutely giving us just awesome music from Chicago, Illinois, and just absolutely being a fantastic band, giving us awesome music and providing inspiration and original music for Richard Goodall to perform on the AGT stage. For Richard Goodall to continue his journey and to continue impressing us, the viewing audience, and to continue impressing that voting audience as well. It's looking so good for this man to go all the way and win the title. He just has to hold on and he just has to keep performing at this high level, and he's going to get there. Richard, you're doing an awesome job. Richard Goodall fought to get where he is, and he's going to keep fighting for the ultimate AGT prize. That was a brilliantly epic performance.